on the road as well, right?
Yes,
You've been down to my old stomping grounds, the Low Country of South Carolina.
Right.
So I'm very prejudiced. That's God's country as far as I'm concerned. But you were down there to do a couple of things, and not the least of which was look at golf academies. What'd you find?
Right. Yeah, and I think you actually, Dave, you have a right to be biased because it's a lovely part of the world. I don't know why you ever came up here. No. I adore Washington, and I love our style of life as a working professional. I think it's fabulous. But to get away, it was magnificent. As much as anything, Dave, Dafuski Island, which is where the academy actually has a couple of golf courses, was special because there were no cars. Walking, using a golf cart, it was so serene. I think for a Washingtonian, that's a great getaway. We
can probably, if you're not familiar with Dafuski, everybody knows about Hilton Head, which is a barrier island down there, and Dafuski is another island almost immediately to the south of Hilton Head, between Hilton Head and Savannah. And this was development down there, which when it was first announced, there were a lot of people who said, oh, why are you doing that? Right. But then when they found out what the development was, a lot of people felt better about it. No cars. It is quiet. It is as close to the 18th century as I think the 21st century can be.
It absolutely is, Dave. I think all the properties there are also extremely tasteful, albeit some of them very small. They talk about it being the Nantucket of the South. I actually hate to tell a lot of viewers because I don't want everybody else going there, you know. No, really, I think for everybody to know, it's a superb place. And in terms of the academy, really very special. There are only 2 places in this nation where you can go away to an academy and a golf school at the same time. Now, that's for all of our viewers that have children that are at all interested in golf. Interesting to know, Gary Gilchrist, the pro that coached Michelle Wie, now heads up the academy.
Really?
Big difference down there. Very special. I thought that in terms of the actual program, 2 golf courses on the island, I look at the fact that the children that are down there can play superb golf and attend school at the same time. And I think for our viewers, in terms of vacation, what are you looking for? Golf school with your family, tremendous opportunity. They actually are extremely flexible down there. Children of all age groups. I interviewed another couple that had an 8-year-old and a 9-year-old. They come down from the Philadelphia area. Wonderful experience. And they have programs also, especially on vacation times, like the Christmas vacation, our holiday period there. Great to go down with your family. And I think, well, the weather here is going to extend probably, maybe to the end of October, November, we can all pretty much play. Looking to the Christmas holiday, looking to that vacation time, and then really all through the winter period where we can't play up here. Great place to go with your family. Keep your game in shape and get the kids involved.
My dad and I used to have a standing golf date on Christmas afternoon, and I miss that a lot.
You do? Right.
So you do have a much longer golf season there.
Absolutely.
Talk a little bit about striking the balance between academics and golf, because for a lot of people, that's the key thing. Yes, I want my child to do better and to get good instruction, but I particularly want him to have the benefits of the academic curriculum.
Yes, if your children if your child doesn't do well in school, and if your children aren't in a good school, it's not worth them having them in any program.
Sure.
I wouldn't even be interested in it, Dave, and I wouldn't have reviewed it if I didn't think the academics were excellent. They're totally accredited by the South Carolina board, and the interesting aspect is compared to the schools up here where public schools and most of the Catholic parochial schools, a lot of the private schools have a 150 to 115, 1 to 30 ratio. 1 to 3 or 4 ratio. The greatest ratio in any class is 1 to 15 in the higher levels. So that kind of attention is extremely unique. They have a very intense program, Monday through Thursday, and they don't have school on Friday. They focus on golf. So I look at what we have in this region with all those professional school days and even the Labor Day holiday and lots of holidays, none of that. So the academics stay at a high standard because there's so much time spent on it.
Hillary, thanks so much.
You're welcome.
That'll do it for this edition of Toyota's Capital Golf Weekly. We really appreciate your joining us. For all our guests, the entire CGW crew, I'm Dave Lucas. Play well. We'll see you here next time.